I'm trying to go live now. I'm just like, let's go live. Just rip it off. Let's go live. Are we live? Let's go live. Flick screens. Come on, OBS. Let's go live. Let's go live. That was the worst singing ever. Worst audio ever.
No.
Is it coming through yet?
No.
It's going to come through any second now.
Live in 30 seconds.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. This, you know what? Game changer. When this comes live and the audio works for a change, game changer. It will be on delay. 16 seconds. No, seriously, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Yay! Let's see if it's on and if the audio sounds better. Testing. 1, 2.
It does.
It does sound better. I was walking through the gas one day. What's that? Sounds way better. Awesome. Let's regale everybody with an interesting fact. We're in Farron grasslands. That did not sound great. But hopefully now the audio will be better. We'll be able to rejoin our friends. All who have joined in the stream so far, Mystery of the Mysterious, Minder man who crossed country, 15-hour road trip to help his brother move college. We've had all sorts of guest stars tonight, and there'll be so much more now with a refreshed up vibe and interesting audio that actually works and sounds better, all thanks to a restart of OBS Studio. And of course, once again, a huge thank you to Microsoft Windows for trying to push Windows 11 on me when I would rather stay on Windows 10. Thank you, Microsoft, once again for trying to shift me onto a operating system I don't want. Much appreciated. Okay, welcome back. Yes, welcome back, Crystal. And you sound good you sound good to yourself, to me, by typing. Your typing sounds good. More me English speaky good. Do you know what? It's good that I'm learning Japanese, Chris, because I can now speak 2 languages poorly. That's a turn up for the books. Look out. I'm dangerous. Do you know what? Tool's got him. Toolin saved me. Okay, so look, we're back. I've got Chris. Everything's good. I feel like I may have dragged everybody else through a couple of hours of just crap audio, so sorry for that. Hopefully, though, the decision to restart OBS has rectified something. And let's kick it off by shooting that guy straight in the behind. Thank you kindly. Yiga forever. Right, we're looking for Ganon's horse, I believe. A giant horse, anyway. Paddock said to give you a crystal. You bring the horse that's rumored to be in the area. In the area. Giant horse in the area. Shouldn't be too hard to find. We'll try and track it down. That's not the horse, but I will say that guy has got some insane reach. He picked me from a mile away. Yeah, okay. A little distracted. So, thank you. My wife, by the way, has kindly again come out to assist with the audio. This was meant to be a stream happening way earlier our time, and it's now currently 10 to 1 in the morning. Thank you again, Mrs. Smiths, for once again humouring your husband in his weird choices to stream at odd times.
No problem.
Feel free to go back to the life you had before you got sucked into helping me again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really. Yeah, I know you got ride or die, right? Yeah. She's my ride or die. Seriously though, like when we talk about Zelda theory stuff, how much Zelda theory, just for, I don't know if anyone else can hear you in the background, but how much Zelda theory or Zelda related crap do I talk about compared to what people might hear? Like, so if they hear an hour, how much do you reckon you hear comparatively? So for 1 hour of published Zelda discussion, how much are you put through?
A lot. An astronomical amount.
Astronomical. Could you estimate a figure?
What? Of hours that you spent to them versus me?
Yeah, it could be hours, percentiles, frowny faces, whatever floats your boat for a comparison.
Oh, God.
Let's say me doing 1 hour of Zelda is a paddle
Probably
pop.
like 20 to 1, isn't it?
20 to 1. That's a conservative estimate. There you go, folks. And you have commented recently, and I would totally back it, that you believe I do have a talent to be able to turn any conversation into something that relates to Zelda, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
So that's a thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All roads lead back to Zelda.
All roads lead back to Zelda. It's funny how that can relate to something that we're looking at in Zelda at the moment. Is roads in Zelda.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, that's true. So what would be your number one tip for anyone who wants to still be married for as long as we have, with a husband that then decides to do Zelda theory at a weird age of his life randomly?
Is this what this is now?
Yeah. What would be one tip for any?
Smiths, is it?
Yeah, married Smiths. Like, what would be your one tip for, keeping your own sanity together? Is it tune out?
No.
What's the key? What's the secret of success?
Oh,
Endless patience.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Also,
it.
if you marry your best friend, then you just.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Marry your best friend. So that's the key. No, but seriously,
Lionel.
you know what? I think we owe it to the people who have stuck through us through thick and thin to go get our butt whipped by this Lionel.
Okay. Whoa. Oh.
Wait, I can ride him. Go. Yeah, ride him. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Maybe I'd go with a better shield. Yes. Oh, ha, ha. You didn't expect the old dodgy smacky, did you? Oh, look, like a plume. Look at this. Actually, well, no, spoke too soon. Might have overshot.
Alright.
Oh, no, he's coming back.
He's coming at you.
What? He's coming at me like Spider Monkey. Talladega Nights. Fantastic movie. Ricky Bobby, you ain't first, you're last. Okay, maybe we'll go with stuffed meat potato. I quoted you earlier, by the way, saying that the footage I put... Whoa!
Okay, maybe focus.
He's a little grabby. It's a little grabby. That's I'll focus. I haven't got a bow. Okay, it's alright. It's good. It's got to be calm.
Okay.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Just get on. So... yep. No. Yep. Oh, I tried to skate. So, all right. Look,
Maybe you need more meat and potatoes.
more meat and potatoes. Wait, back foot. Oh, it wasn't really timed well, but you know what? It's all good. What dodge? Flurry attack. Okay, not quite, but look, he's getting down. There's absolutely no doubt. He's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, it's about.
Oh, flurry rush shots on! Yeah. It was bound to happen. If you kept flipping more and more, eventually one of them would land, right? Maybe just grab a little bite to eat. This is the real Dark Souls. Run! Run, and
Alright,
no more running.
Go.
Oh, wait, I got this. Just
Oh.
yes. Oh, I felt like that was flurry rush material every day of the week. Oh, Chulin.
Well done.
Sensational work, son.
Oh no.
Upgrade him. Master Sword's running low on energy. So is the audience. Oh. I'm not sure why they tuned in the first place. But, credit to them. I'm going to go with Pokey Stick. Pokey Stick number 5. Yes.
Wait, but that's the two-hander, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Oh.
I believe it's the inappropriate weapon for the moment.
Meat potatoes, quick.
Oh, that was attack. You know what? We're going on the attack too. Yeah, just hammer it down. Get hungry. Hungry for vengeance. Yes. You know what? We're not scared of you, pal. You can get your purple hair and take it to the cleaners. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pokey, sticky. There we go. Whoops. Yeah. Well, it's the thing. Whoa, I see that. Oh, it's so close to dying. Yeah, that wasn't the best, I'll admit. All right, this is it. Live or die. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have called it like that. Oh, what an easy victory. That was totally without...
You did it.
Just did it, yep. Easy. That was a real Dark Souls right there. Mighty Lionel Bow. This massive Lionel bow sports a bowstring made from metal so tough mere Hylians have trouble drawing it back. That feels like a little bit of a flex, doesn't it? Like, the line was kind of like,
These puny.
you puny Hylians can't really draw it back. So, you can take my bow, but can you wield it? This Lionel shield has been reinforced with armor and even more blades. It's just like, it's not badass enough. We're just going to add more blades onto it. Stronger in both defense and offense. It can tear through basic armor when deflecting. It can tear through a heart too. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous looking thing.
Pick up the shield.
Yeah, gonna pick up the shield. Gonna drop something else to pick that shield up though. Oh, not my skates. Yeah, the kite. Oh, it's tough calls here. That's you know what? Sorry, bud. Lionel shield.
Oh, that's a Gleo.
Yeah, that's Thunder Gleok shield, and I dropped it. I dropped it like it was nothing. It meant it meant nothing to. No, I'm only kidding. No, I'll drop that one and pick that one up. Then wonder about whether I made the right decision. But look, by the by, I think that was quite tastefully handled. Pretty straightforward job there. Nothing untoward. Probably should cook some more meals or something. But all things considered, it was pretty good. So glad we're back on. Glad the audio is working. And we'll get back on with the proposition at hand, which is trying to find a large oversized horse. Have you, by the way, Mrs. Smiths, have you done the large oversized horse mission or
Yes.
Captain Gannon Straddles
Yes.
Horsey Nene?
Ages ago.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any tips? Like, am I in the right area?
I can't remember.
Cannot remember. Yep.
I can't remember for the life of me.
No, makes sense. Makes
where
sense.
It was.
It is pointing there.
Oh yeah. We'll go towards there.
Well, that was where I ran into Baddock. And he said he'd give me the crystal. Southwest of the Farangrat. Okay, do you know what? I'm not good at reading. And I am normally, like, off stream. But on stream, not so much. So, just again, it did say... Arsenia Highland Stable east of the grasslands. Probably should have read that too, because feel like I may have missed that little tip. So east of the grasslands. Okay. Are we talking like way over here? Highland Stable, is that right?
Wait.
Yeah, it was too. Highland Stable.
Highland Stable.
Yeah, like miles off, basically.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, and they tell you where they saw it.
They're like, yep. See, so that's Highland Stable there. That's the mission marker, and I'm over there.
Yeah, just
On the scale of TOTK's map, I'm roughly a handspan out of whack.
It's alright.
You know,
Prove it.
Peninsula by Hateno Bay. Oh, Chris, if that's true, then I'm not a handspan. I'm actually the entirety of the map out, which is that's on brand. That's pretty accurate then. We're good. I'm gonna 100% follow that tip of yours and go straight there now. In fact, assuming that if you're pointing that out, it's probably fairly accurate. So, Hateno is over there, and I assume Hateno Bay, we're talking the beach, kind of like where you did the sheep rustling type dealio from BOT Dubs. Feels right. The quickest way down. Go that way. You did say peninsula. I didn't check that. It felt like a peninsula. What defines a peninsula? Yeah, I don't either. I feel like it's one of those things people throw about, like, oh yes, the peninsula. Oh, off the coast of the Isle of Peninsula Bay. But in fairness, should be able to narrow that down. Look, I think by peninsula you mean this inner beach area, Chris. I'm gonna just dumb that down a little bit for myself to hope I'm reasonably on track, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate the tip.
A piece of land surrounded by water or projecting out into a body of water.
Sorry, what was that?
It's a piece of land almost surrounded by water or projecting out into a body of water.
A piece of land almost surrounded by water or projected out into a body of water.
Yeah.
I feel like that fits. Yeah.
Okay.
Though, is that more the peninsula?
No.
That's a
Yeah,
bay.
Hateno.
Bay.
He said a Hateno.
No, 100%. 100%. And
Bay.
I'd say no bay, yeah.
Peninsula, probably down the bottom here.
Probably down the bottom of the peninsula. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Completely was on the same page as what you just said there.
Between Deepback and Hateno Bay. Between Deepback and Hateno.
Between deep back. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
do you know what? Yeah, look,
We got it.
I'm just going to
We
put
got it.
multiple stamps there. Let's make sure we cover our bases. Be thorough. Okay, and we're looking for a horse.
Oh, where do you put the yellow marker, Chris said?
The yellow marker.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Sweet. Thanks, Chris.
Are you on a yellow marker? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I'm heading in that general peninsula direction.
Excellent. Hey, Loopy.
Oh, do you know what? This is why I did want to actually do the live stream and start playing, because, again, so far behind. And by the way, that shot was
Just spectacular.
spectacular. Just for days. The accuracy is astounding. But I'm so far behind in terms of any type of completion of where I would have thought I would have been at this stage. So it's actually quite a classic. If you think about it, we got the game on launch, started streaming.
Wait, slow down.
Yes. Wait. I see horses. You just need the big one. He's going to be around. Wait. I feel like these guys are going to cause some trouble, though. Where did you go, swoopy bat things? Anyway. Yeah, we got the game on launch, decided to start streaming it roughly, I don't know, a couple hours before other people got it, which was a plume timing. And have followed it up by slowing down to such a pace that now it's a year after the game's been out and still haven't finished it, while other people are on playthrough number 6 or 7. So, all round, I think that the pacing has been bang on. Haven't missed a beat there. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey Neil, how you going, dude? So yeah, I gotta say, if one of those is Ganon's horse, he's lost a few. He slimmed down a touch. Chris did say it was a yellow marker, and we're definitely in that realm. Though I feel... Oh, that's right. What are those red things again? They are pointing to some sort of Korok seed, I believe. Okay. I can't help but feel he might be on the other side of the peninsula. Is that a fairly accurate...
It's not giant horse, is it?
I thought it was giant
Oh,
horse.
was it giant horse?
Was it? Let's find out.
Oh, yeah.
Ride the giant
It's a
horse, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Like the big orange one.
Chris, you didn't happen to transfer it from your Breath of the Wild file, right? Oh, yeah. There is a good chance I did that, Chris. There is a very good chance I did that. That would throw things out, right? Is it? Wow. Do you know what? Based on that, I think it won't spoil. Yeah, okay. So based on that, I might take the hint
You can
to
only
visit.
have one. You can't be greedy and have another one.
No, and that, do you know what? That makes sense. Hadn't really considered that as an issue. Might head to a stable, and you know what? We'll go to Highland Stable just because that was where I was meant to go in the first place, and I didn't read. High five. All right, we're nailing it. Strap in, folks. This is just going from good to sensational. Put the foot on the accelerator. We're going from 0 to 1,000 in the wrong direction, completely backwards and spinning all the way. But we're having fun doing it, so I hope you are too. Chris said, my goal is to be at 100% when the next main Zelda comes out in about 5 years. Me too, Chris. I'm hoping to be at 100% of one of the missions completed, not the entire game. I think that's overshooting based on the current trajectory. So being realistic, I'll say 100% of one of the sections of...
See where the smoke's coming up?
Yeah, the smoke, yep. The giant horse stable?
Yeah. Looks like a horse.
I did say 100%, 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction spinning. That was
You were just
spinning,
around.
literally standing there spinning. Surprised I wasn't sliding up and down the mountain. That's normally my go-to. Okay, maybe just, hey, did I happen to leave a giant horse here? That would be it, wouldn't it? I feel like that would be it. It's a pretty big looking horse. By the way, in Australia, or I don't know about America, a horse, like, is a pretty common saying when you're talking about a mate, is like just an absolute, what would you call it? Like a brick. Like, you got a mate who's like huge, like sinks kegs like there's nothing. He's like, he's horse, mate. Yeah. So anyway, that's the horse call. Yeah, moving right along. Nailed that one. Now you're out there, I can hear you breathing. Chris, yep. Hey Joe, he's back. Phone died abruptly earlier, but good chats. More to come. Something to ponder. I feel like the team should have surfaced an option at the start to turn pro mode on if detecting a large Breath of the Wild save file. It probably not for me. I think I need help mode, but yeah, good call. Maybe with confirmed larger total hour count playtime. I had a beautifully singular playthrough of TOTK and know so much of it to pro mode. There you go. As in pro, like the pro HUD, because I generally had the pro HUD on when I'm like trying to capture footage and stuff, but I do put the HUD on when I'm streaming, because I don't know if you've noticed, when I'm trying to talk and play, I lose brain cells on both counts. So I basically
Just talks to a stable guy for an awfully long time.
just talking to a stable guy. I was literally spinning before Joe, so that was a thing. It sounds like I'm just banking out for fun, but it's oh my god, I did too, Chris. There was a show in Australia a while ago. It was called Thank God You're Here, and that's now the Chris Houlihan show. Thank God You're Here. So there we go. You can only have one. Negative velocity, baby. Yes. Currently working, but I'm listening. Oh, Neil. Well, and the upshoot, you're not missing too much on the visuals. I can assure you of that. So that's the upshoot of that. Okay, we've got to get it from point A to the flashing yellow light. Mission accepted. Run. Okay. Like, wait. I have a habit of going off, not thinking things through. Probably should follow the road. Go left. Yep. Okay. Ah, wow. This brings back memories. This is the horse riding circuit.
It should just ride on the path.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The path, of course. Yeah. No, yeah. That makes sense.
It should just go on it.
Wait.
No.
What's that? Oh, it's not. It's I'm trying to soothe.
Such a natural. You're
Oh, it's like the man from Snowy River. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you've seen the man from Snowy River. It's a classic Australian movie about a guy riding. Just had an affinity with horses. It's kind of like what you're seeing here. Jeez.
Don't die.
You know those epic sweeping shots I do in videos? They don't come natural. That's hours of trial and error. I'm kidding, but fair go. Dan, good to see that you're listening. It's you don't want to miss a minute of this, Dan. This is absolutely. Oh, jeez, I jumped off the horse. It's all right. It's riveting stuff. We're back on track. I'm soothing. The horse is happy. Actually, do you know what? You know, it would be a good idea. You give the horse a carrot. I'm led to believe they do like those. No, that just says eat. You can't feed it. Okay, well, my bad.
You have to get off to feed it, don't you?
Oh, probably do. Probably do. So, early days when we started playing this as a family, my daughter took to the whole horse aspects with Breath of the Wild in particular, like a duck to water. Loved it, was all over it, took the horse everywhere, had multiple horses.
Wait, the market is what you...
The market, yeah, it's up there though, isn't it?
How do we get there?
Yeah, I'm going uphill. So I thought if I came this way, yes. Good job. Hopefully I'm on track. Yeah, she took to the whole horse riding like a duck to water, loved it. Multiple horses, named them everything. They were gorgeous. Me, not so good with the horses, mainly because I get distracted, as you can see, and I'd see something and go, oh, I want to go check that out. So I'd ride the horse for like 5 strides and then jump off and then like end up 5 miles away from it and then lose it and stuff. So as you can see, that's how I've now got such a natural affinity with riding horses. Ooh, calm down, big fella. All right. G'day, mate. There you go. My name is Link, and this is my horse. It's even bigger than I imagined. That's what she said.
No. No.
No. That's what she said. The widely rumoured giant star. The horse that's winning to me in my dreams. There it is in the flesh. It's giant. It's a horse. It's a giant horse.
Wow. That guy's
Remember, Joe, earlier we were talking about the nuance and the poetry and the translation of the dialogue? This is one where I feel like they have absolutely gone above and beyond to communicate what would have been beautiful in Japanese. There it is in the flesh. It's giant. It's a horse. It's a giant horse. I've never felt so lucky to be alive. All right. Thank you so much for introducing me to this wonderful once-in-a-lifetime horse. You are welcome. Thank you to Chris for guiding me to fruition and finding the horse in the stable for which I had already procured it at. But when I saw this giant stallion you showed me, I realised I'd been a fool. You too, huh? Yep, not there anyone, bud. It's catching. There's no improving on a horse, any horse. They're perfect to begin with. Completely agree. So I won't be needing the crystal. You can do whatever you like with it.
Oh.
Well,
You take it to the thing back there.
sorry?
The thing.
Take
like,
the
turn around.
Yep. Well, I figure I'll jump off.
Oh.
Grab that, and then I've got to take it to over there, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I know exactly what to do here.
Oh my god.
We just stick that right there. Hello, sir. All right, you can, yep. Steering wheel? Absolutely. This would not be a...
You didn't want to walk it there?
Well, I could have done. But I feel like this may be a sledding...
Funner option.
Yeah.
Oh no! Stop!
Recall. Oh, he has to be on the ground. Recall. Wait.
What?
Nailed it. Now stop recall. Yes. You can jump on. Recall. Dan, every time you told me recall just paid off right there. Now steer. Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Right now, I've got Kickstart My Heart going through. Kickstart my heart and I never stop. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're there.
Never there. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. Okay, we did it, peeps. We smashed it.
Dan says perfect snowboarding skills.
Yeah. Do you know what? And now we're going to drop this like I dropped the mic. Still missed. Freaking loser. Well, yeah, we got it there. Awesome stuff. All right. I think we did well. Perfect snowboarding skills. Thank you, Dan. Chris, I appreciate the sideways emojis. I would have also accepted the poopy face emoji. That would... Or as I confused it with, I thought it was a chocolate swirl initially and learned that it wasn't, apparently. Learning lots of things these days. All right, well, hey, shrine time. Excellent. This is where I shrine. You can't see right now, you can only hear what's happening on this end, but my wife just collectively collapsed in a pool of embarrassment. No, she did all right. She did pretty good. It is a Korok gift. Yeah. I am, by the way, the aesthetic is pretty good, all things considered. And it's actually funny, riffing back on the more serious aspect of the discussion earlier about the whole connections with the series and the like as well. The constellation astronomy / universal elements within the series are 100% not by coincidence, is my understanding. Not by a long shot. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, thou has impressed me with thy surfboarding skills down thine hill, managing to rock thine stone of glistening, and rideth thy horse terribly without going off thy cliff. Thou shall be blessed with thy light. Thou thou out. Thank you. I feel like I've got the wrong headpiece on though. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing Fierce Deity. What happened? You've changed, Link. You used to be cool. Light blessing. Alright, one down, people. One step closer. That's right. May it grant strength to the people listening or watching this stream who need it more than I. Or my wife, who puts up with so much. It got cold when you were fighting with the travelling arm.
Oh, is that why you had to change your headpiece?
What's up?
You had to change your headpiece when it got cold.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're 100% right, Dan. It's alarming how I fail to keep track of the most rudimentary things. But, so to speak, we shall now return him back to his former glory, or do we dare welcome back Fashion Smiths? Got no fashion, it's Fashion Smith. Fashion Smith. Wait. Wow.
That is something.
He's got the look. What in the world can make a brighter girl? Anyway, I could have kept going with that song. It's a good song, by the way. Roxette. Great band. Yes, we dare. Poo Shining. Yes. Actually, like, if we just, for a moment, actually, you know what, Mrs. Smith, I know you're about to head off and totally regale yourself with something else, but pick 3 items of combination. Headpiece.
No, you look good. I like it.
Oh, no, I know I look amazing. That's there's no doubt that, I mean, this is how I look every day rocking around the house. This is me now. Yeah. But let's imagine you want to make it funny. What would be your combination? So give us a headpiece. What about, like, I don't know, that one? Nah. I feel like you could do better. What about that one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, outfit? Any of these talking to you? I did skip through them quite quickly. I'll just head back up. Just soak them in. Yeah, you could go for Froggy.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of side.
Yeah.
There is, of course, one of my personal faves. I do like that one.
Yeah.
However, you know, this little number also does team well with the theme. Maybe you're feeling a little bit baggy. Or it's time to get flighty. However, we mustn't discount. I feel like I'm missing a real clanger in here somewhere. Is it not there? Where are you?
The cold shoulder does it. Is that the Froggy one? No, the Froggy.
Which one? The cold shoulder?
The Froggy. Is that the cold
The Froggy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's winning on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Now, you could team that with
You could.
all legs.
Yeah.
Or
Wow.
maybe you're feeling a little bit fluffy pants. Floopy. Good call. I don't mind the kicky sandals with this outfit.
Quite a...
Got no fashion, it's Fashion Smith. Fashion Smith. Anyway. Or wait. I feel like you're on a winner. That one?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wait. Oh.
I feel like you're gonna be too cold.
No, I feel like you're on a winner. But I just feel like maybe the top is letting it down.
Oh, yes.
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 Stop.
Don't go any further.
Don't go don't change a thing. Change everything. No. I think it was, yeah. Yep. We've done it.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Wow.
Actually,
That is some flowing hair.
that feels a little bit drier.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Jiraiya. Pervy Sage. Anyway, alright. Look, I'll go back. Bye. Thanks for your help.
No worries.
You're the best.
I know.
She knows. She knows she's the best. She's got to be, right? Like, 100%. In fairness, I did ask her to come and just sort of buffer it because it had been a little bit off kilter with the audio, and she just does bring a lot of positive vibes to the situation. So I'm very grateful that she decided to just add a little bit. They all said bye, Lady Smiths. Goodbye. Oh, she said goodbye. No, that was me. But no, she would say goodbye. She she digs it. She's absolutely 100% wicked supportive and really, really patient and cool with a bunch of stuff that goes on. So could not be happier there. Happy man. So anyway, Captain Gano's horse. It's not. Bugheads have fun. Oh, hey Showbot. So I joke. I call her Showbot and say that she's a sexy wife sent from the future to rock my world, and she's now probably cringing hearing that. So that's the thing. Hopefully she then turns it off and has some fun and enjoys the rest of her night. If you leave the horse, like it doesn't like. This is the other thing with horses. I feel bad if you leave them, but it's okay, isn't it? Like I don't have to ride him back to the. Do I have to ride him back to the Rancho Relaxo? Because that's a whole thing. Like I just kind of was on a roll there now with the mission stuff. Kind of felt like I should just keep going with it. I don't know, the White Bird's Guidance. This seems like one I could do. Can't seem to recall the location of a cave she found a while back. Apparently the cave contained a rock mansion. The one wreathed in green. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm down. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see what you've got to offer. Mm-hmm. Thus... okay. I would have thought it would have been easier to see than that, but apparently not. Oh, maybe you tag it. That would definitely help. Yeah, yep. That was a rookie mistake there, my bad. So, by all accounts, you know, this has been quite successful in terms of some sort of progression of the stream or the game itself. So yeah, some interesting stuff to come down the road from me in terms of some additional things that are either going to be really cool and you will like watch and go, oh wow, that's really interesting, or you may watch and go, wow, he's completely lost the plot. Either way, should be entertaining, so I'm looking forward to getting that out. It may take a bit, though, because trying to make sure it's done right, but also trying to find a bit more of a balance with things of late. Because I think that's important. So, but very excited to cover some of those details. It should be really cool. Really, really, really excited to ask a couple of the questions on some of the stuff coming up, though. That's going to be interesting. Because some of it is stuff I'm wondering about, and I wonder if anyone else has noticed. And usually when I wonder something like that, someone has, and I'm not the only one thinking it. And that's really fun to do. Now, Larissa. No, it's not Larissa, it's Lisa. Lisa sounds good. Hey there, I still haven't figured out where I saw that cave the other day. This wouldn't be like the same white bird thingy off in the distance of Hebra, kind of like Breath of the Wild. As I found it while looking for that white bird. Ever looked up at the peak of the spire here in Rito Village? Oh, mate, okay. I know. Yeah, okay. That bit jutting out sideways looks like a bird's perch. We call it Var Meadows Perch. No idea why. Part of my morning routine is to head up there and bask in the sun as it rises. Yes, that sounds cool. That day I was getting some sun up on the perch, same as always, just when the dawn was breaking. Breaking dawn. Nice. Right about then, I looked to the west and saw a white bird resting atop the shadow of the perch. I feel like this is going to be the same one as Breath of the Wild. If you know the one I'm talking about, off in Hebra. Thing is, I couldn't find the white bird again after that. Instead, I found a cave entrance. Alright. It's kind of like a white bird. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Any standout details? Yeah. I don't think the area around their entrance was anything special or memorable, but it was right next to a resting white bird. Okay, yep. White bird, white bird, white bird. I'm going to call it the white bird mission, just to keep things pretty straightforward. But sounds like we want to get ourselves up there. That'll help. And so May the 4th, which is, I love how it's like a Star Wars day. So a random question to those on the listen. From a Star Wars perspective, what is your favourite Star Wars movie and why? And also, do you celebrate May the 4th in some unique, special way? I'm kind of curious with that. I mean, I've generally always said, hey, May the 4th be with you, and had a chuckle, but haven't really then gone and followed through with much. Do have a cool set of barbecue tongs that are lightsaber. Like they're like lightsaber barbecue tongs. Like you open them up and they go... Yep. That's a thing. And it's totally cool. Got it for a Christmas present one year. One of the best things ever. Very simple man, by the way. So, yeah. Interested to hear that? Or not? Nah, I'm interested to hear it, to be fair. Just trying to get him up the top there. Managing stamina, trying not to overshoot it, but it's going to be close. Yeah, he made it. Easy. Normally a Korok sitting somewhere there. Okay, up he goes. Excellent. Alright, so Laisa was talking about the perch. It was breaking dawn. Was that a Twilight reference? I'm not 100% sure. I feel like that might have just been coincidence. But if it was a Twilight reference, it was kind of funny. So what's the time now? It's 12:30. He's getting a little bit chilly. Probably need to do a little bit of sleepy sleeps. So might pay to make a fire. And do we have a fire weapon? Yeah, I think we do. Flame emitting claymore. Third time's the charm. Yes. Morning. Cool. Alright. So. Oh. The blood moon rises. See, this is what I was talking about, like, from the Demon Tribe perspective. Like, just being brought back over and over again. Like, is that kind of also being cursed? I feel like it kind of would be. I'm not sure how many times you'd be brought back without going, you know what, I don't want that anymore. Just thinking. Picking a favourite is so hard for Star Wars. I recently went to Star Wars World at Disney. Amazing. Do you know what? That is awesome. I when we were in Japan and we went to one of the rides I did manage to get, we did like the Star Wars ride there, and it was really cool, like a 4D one type thing. Excellent. And it was, even just waiting in the line was cool. But yeah, Star Wars stuff's great. Always fun. Right, now, she said looking out to the west. I swear that's what she said. but was it northwest? She did say west. Tokyo Disneyland. Oh yes. Yes indeed, good sir. Yes indeed, Tokyo Disneyland. And it was great. Actually, we went pretty hard in Japan all round to cover as much as territory as we could of everything, and even down like literally the day we were flying back, I think almost we were still doing Disney Sea, because yeah, why would you not? Wait, so I need to be looking for the white bird, doing a terrible job of looking for it. West. White bird. Not seeing it. I feel like it was talking about the Hebrew thing, and I swear that was over in that direction. But you know what? I gotta let that be. I missed school 3 days to go there, which for a nerd like me says a lot. That does say a lot, Chris. I was gonna say I'm disappointed, but I'm totally wrapped. Well done, sir. Good on you. The Winnie the Pooh ride is off the chain. Yeah. I didn't do the Winnie the Pooh ride. We had a little and dense as it is west. Okay, cool. Okay. West it is. It was in the morning at dawn. I didn't get to do the Winnie the Pooh. We did have a slight incident in between rides of losing of accidentally losing a phone on the teacup ride, like going absolutely ham, spinning the teacup ride around. And so we were on the Pinocchio ride when we realised that a phone had gone askew, and then we kind of hurried, panicked back. And I think we might have missed the Winnie the Pooh ride, which now I'm totally regretting. But that sounds amazing. But I was stoked with the teacup ride. I'm pretty stoked just to be there in general. Like, yeah, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, unset, west. Okay, so there is a white bird somewhere this way. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it, but then again, it's a cave entrance, right? Can't be that hard. I do wonder what's down there, though. If I haven't been here already, that's a guardian statue. How interesting. What is the deal here? Why is the roof off? This is probably not important, by the way, but that just feels like it should be repaired. Dun, 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 dun. It's Korok. You found me. Yay. Yay. Hey, little Korok. Yeah. Just, so a little funny side story. It's been like 6 months of summer here. We like Australia, Perth in particular, just loves heat and stuff. And we finally had a break and it started raining the other day, and I was laughing because I'm looking at the weather on my phone and it didn't appear to be showing any rain at all. And I was kind of mocking it a little bit, kind of going, well, yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? It's raining, but according to the phone, there's no rain. Only to realise later that day or afterwards that I was still looking at Osaka. And my daughter says, Daddy, still looking at Osaka weather? I'm like, yes, I still miss Japan. That was how much I loved it. I still keep looking at the weather in Osaka, or different various places and go, man, what's it like over there right now? I'd totally go back. That was awesome. Dragonmire! I haven't checked this out since I played TOTK. Dragonbone Mire. Sorry, Dragonmire. Just lose the ability to speak. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you know what I'm now acutely aware of is the number of things I haven't quite had the chance to follow through checking out from Breath of the Wild to TOTK, and that is a significant volume of things. Korok. Did you find the bird? Not yet, Dan. Not yet. I will. Sure I will. Definitely sure I will, actually. I've got a sense of conviction about me today. But I am a little taken in the meantime, just moderately, with seeing how familiar this is to the Breath of the Wild version. And from memory, there was... I'm doing a lot of shots of this spot. Yeah, okay. That's a... Yeah. Interesting. So this is a interesting little spot for a few reasons, but also, especially considering the dragon-based weaponry, you don't get a lot of... Whoa. I was chilling. Dude. I was getting all excited. You don't get a lot of specific places that you can kind of cultivate / narrow certain things down to, but this was definitely one of them. And I think has more significance than it first appears. But yeah, without getting bogged down, no pun intended, that's interesting. Oh, another Korok. But I will get back onto the bird, not to get too distracted. Sweet. My personal favourite about Tokyo Disney is the pirate accent Japanese for Pirates of the Caribbean and American country accent Japanese at Thunder Mountain. That was closed down, so couldn't do that. But Pirates of the Caribbean we did, and that was it was cool. It was very cool. Do you know one of the highlights for us was this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, but simple folk, like I said. It's a small world, so a real long story. My wife and I come from pretty humble backgrounds, and when I say humble, I'm not trying to do a violin story here, but our family backgrounds are both very working class and hard working with not much to start with, and so to cut a long story short, something like going to Disneyland is just unheard of. It's something you could maybe hope for one day, but that's only for the select few type thing. But we've been given a lot of blessings and a lot of fortunes in our lives, and we ended up both working in a job where we were helping out with a bit of a tragic event that involved us doing a lot of work for a period of over a year. And when I say a lot of work, I mean overtime, above and beyond. And it's one of those kind of things that, to cut a long story short, when you're looking down the barrel of, you're like, if we're going to do this, we need to keep an eye on some sort of prize to help keep the motivation levels up, because for all love and thunder that you might want to bring to a situation, it's going to take a toll. You could see that coming a mile away, but without getting into the ins and outs of it. But so we were talking about it, and we were like, why don't we utilize some of the extra effort and income from that and we could save up and on a budget maybe try to go to Disneyland. It was like, could that even be possible? And so for a year of working just insane hours and that, both of us, we saved to go to Disneyland in America, which was amazing. It was, trip of a lifetime type thing. And one of the things we were really excited to see, which sounds stupid, was It's a Small World ride, because, again, like I say about things in America, a lot of it for us is stuff you see on TV or you read in comics or whatever, and it looks magical. So It's a Small World was one of the things iconic with Disney. And when we got there, the ride was closed down for renovations or works or whatever. And that's, that's perfectly understandable, makes sense. But yeah, we were a little bit heartbroken because we're like, oh man, we wanted to go on this ride where they say it's a small world in all these different languages. And so anyway, yeah, when we went to Japan, they had Disney and they had, whoa, please Link, don't die. That was not handled the best, and still didn't find the bird yet. But anyway, yeah, we got there and they had It's a Small World ride, and it was functional, and we got to go on it in Disney Japan, and it was, me and the missus kind of like looked at each other and was like, almost a little tear coming out of the eye. It's like, we finally did it. And I'm pretty sure, my daughter was sitting there going like, okay. Like with me and my wife, like, we did it. And out of all the rides there, it was like this weird little ride, but we were so excited to go on it because it was kind of like, yep, we got to do that, which was really cool. But yeah, I don't know. There was so much about Japan that was just insanely awesome. Like, going out to a number of the different shrines and temples and the like. Had some absolutely amazing days. The Kyoto train station alone was just, if you haven't seen it, like the stairwell and stuff was just unexpected. Nala Park and the like. Yeah, good stuff. Really good times. Absolutely good. So the white bird probably would have made sense more from back there, and I totes get that. And the cave entrance, well, why am I a firm believer that I could figure it out from this angle? It is possible it would have made more sense from back there, but I can't help but think if you work the angles and went backwards, if you're there and you're looking down, dragon. I can hear blipping, but I've got the game audio turned down a bit, which is not helping massively, but it's come off. Back this way. Gonna take a step in the dark and say that the blipping of some sort of shrine nearby has probably also got a lot to do with wherever this cave entrance is. And it appears to be getting stronger. Real faint though. It's very visible at the peak. Thanks, Dan. Peak of the mountain, I assume. Yeah, that clicking's getting better. It feels like a skull-shaped hint. Could be wrong. But no, that was actually leading towards that. Yeah, okay. But you said very visible at peak, so I can't not go up there. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? Oh, I even tried to jump back to avoid that. Suckfest. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You got it in. Yep. You won that round, Dean. Not. That feels like a waste of monster cake, but I need some health. Okay. Anyways. Well, I feel like I've kind of really earned that chest now. There's only a couple enemies left. Might as well get the reward, so to speak. Ta-da! Here we go. I got lost in Shinjuku Station for an hour. Well, I accidentally made us exit at one of the wrong. I can't remember which station it was, but yeah. And I can totally understand getting lost at the station. Our initial foray, I decided to, when we landed from Narita and went to Osaka, doing the transit the entire way, because I thought it would be a good way to learn it. It was probably a bit much of an ask on the initial, you've just taken a long flight, landed, and then going to travel all day type thing with luggage. May have put a touch of pressure on. But yeah, about the time we were trying to go from Osaka to Osaka, from Osaka to Shinosaka, and you know, early days of trying to learn any Japanese, needless to say, I didn't quite understand or conceive the difference between Osaka and Shinosaka. It became apparent pretty quickly later, but confused the absolute heck out of us at the start. And obviously you're in this foreign country and trying to find your way around. All of that would have actually been probably pretty straightforward, but adding the luggage onto it was probably the killer, because we had like super big suitcases and stuff, and one of the wheels was busted on one of them. Not a great time, that whole part of it. But yeah, we totally got lost, same deal, which was in retrospect hilarious, but at the time, by the time we got to our hotel after that, so it was like almost a 40 odd hour journey. By the time we got to our hotel, we were pretty rapt to get there, and actually that has to be it. If it's not, it's possible it's not, but in fact it may not be. It's just Korok. Well, yeah, tell me. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, so we were pretty tired and pretty buggered, and we sort of had a shower, but it was like we wanted to get some food because we were super hungry. And so we went to the hotel restaurant for food, and we were in more so Osaka business district than anywhere, and they were not very fluent with English, which is absolutely understandable. And it was very traditional meals, and ordered like a ramen or whatever. But also, I'm not very good with chopsticks and stuff either, but it came out with chopsticks, and there's no like typical Western utensil. The whole thing was just cool. Well, time to learn how to use it, and it was just straight in. It was awesome. It was, learn how to use chopsticks pretty quick. Again, Mrs. was straight onto that, like, all right, here's how I've done it. And it was like, okay, cool. And off we went. It was great. Great experience. Totally great experience. But yeah, the train station that, like, I think when we got Kyoto was hilarious, because I didn't even realise there were so many levels. It was amazing. And I feel exhausted for you. 17 hours and 2 hours in the car for me. Yeah, I mean, it's all relative in that as well. Like, in some ways, I was kind of even happy just being on the plane, because watch a movie and not be working for a while was pretty cool too. But I think the busted luggage, and it was super heavy with a busted wheel. That was not fun. I was sick. I slept the entire flight. Oh, that sucks. Flying can be a rough thing, but if you're sick as well, it's not a good time, dude. Not a good time at all. I apologise. I'm probably labouring the whole should be easy to find a bird thing, but I'll get there. I'm actually not that concerned. It'll appear somehow. I'm sure it will. Oh, that's right. We had the beeping sound, and then I got distracted by those things. Yeah. Okay. But man, that was such a cool place. Reading medicine labels in Japanese. No, it is not. I definitely can testify that. How good are the family marts though, and like the delis and what would probably be affectionately known as 7-Elevens type. Like, they're just amazing. And the food's great, and the people are great. I don't know. It's just absolutely, just felt very, for somewhere that's foreign and you don't necessarily understand the language or the like, it felt very, very comfortable to be able to try and figure things out, and people are very respectful, very kind. I don't know. There was a lot about that just felt absolutely bang on. Okay. Do you know, bear with me a sec, because I think I've got the game audio right down and I can't barely hear it myself. I'm just going to give it a touch more juice, just so I can hear the clicking. Because it was on before. The best for us snacks. Richie. Like, yeah, it's just so easy to be able to find fresh food. Very reasonably priced, I thought, too. Yeah, they are incredibly great. I agree. Yeah, I didn't get a sense of pretentiousness from anybody. It was funny, even like in Tokyo Station, where it's just full on, and you kind of got to be decisive to get from one point to another, because it is full on and there's people going everywhere. But I also didn't feel like anyone was rude. Like, if people were in your way, it was because you weren't decisive. You either get with the program or don't, but nobody was pushy about it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I found it very difficult to explain how it could be so busy yet so efficient. Okay. It's obviously a very specific point. I get now why the whole entrance to this cave is such a deal. Okay. And I've gone back to this stupid place again. That's alright. Celebrate. Must be for a reason. Okay. I left a tip at the first restaurant I went to at Denny's, and they said, yeah, so that was one of the things I did find out about before I went. They were like, don't tip, because it's not a thing. And it was like, okay, that's cool. I did find it tremendously rewarding, though, with what little I did know, to try and speak the language and genuinely attempt to be personable and kind and gracious, and that seemed to go a long way, which again matches me personality wise to a T. You can keep all the money in the world, but if you're nice, that speaks volumes to me. It's, I'd rather have somebody be kind and smile than get a tip. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I do that for a living, but yeah, just felt genuine. It was funny, we were talking about, earlier I mentioned something to do with liminal space or whatever. It's kind of a thing. And one of the weirder things that happened was Christmas Eve. Like, I had this magical idea of Christmas Eve, and we were going to go up Skytree in Kyoto. And long story short, it ended up being booked, and we couldn't get up. So we're kind of out on Christmas Eve at night, and things hadn't quite gone to plan. It was a bit like, sorry, not in Kyoto, in Tokyo, sorry. And it was a bit of a like, bummer, that didn't work out. And so anyway, we ended up changing plans, and then we were trying to get home, and it was getting later, and the streets were where we ended up, we were pretty much trying to find a train station, but we were in back streets, and it was weirdly quiet, and there wasn't many people around, and it had that whole liminal kind of weird feeling. And we were talking about it, that even all that considered, it didn't feel unsafe, or like I didn't feel like I was worried about anything happening or anything like that. But it was odd, and it was definitely peculiar. But it didn't feel like you were in any danger or anything like that, which speaks volumes, because like, I love Australia dearly, and I wouldn't think I've never felt too much in danger or anything like that anyway. But given circumstances, I felt probably more safer there than I would at home, which is saying something, I think. Okay, it's got to be somewhere around here, surely. I'm almost going with the process of elimination at this point. And now I'm definitely going off, but that, what is that? Or is it just another Korok puzzle? Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep harping on about it. Like, why don't you marry Japan? It's because I'm already married. That's weird. Why would you say that? But yeah, it was a very cool place. Just, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. But then again, I've always enjoyed any holiday, and I really enjoyed America. That was also just awesome. Cool place to go check out. Love to check out more of it. I think just travel in general's kind of a thing that everybody loves to do. See more of the world. Why would you not want to? Get out and see some of it's great. Yeah, see. I learned what reverse culture shock was when I went back home. Yeah, I could totes get that. I could get that. It was funny for us because everything was quite organised and that there, and when we came back with our customs, we sort of had our stuff, and that obviously going through Japan airport and stuff, that the fingerprints and the scan, and they have all these things and check things out, and it's all quite efficient but also very regimented and thorough, which is fine and makes complete sense. We get back to Australia and we're walking through with our stuff and our baggage, and Aussie bloke there is like, "Okay mate, how you going?" It's like, "Yeah, good thanks." He's like, yeah, all good, should be right mate. And my daughter's like, "Oh god, it's so good to be home." And I'm like, it is, but at the same time I was like, don't get me wrong, I had no issue, but it was like, are we too relaxed here? Because I felt like that was too easy a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that was a bit funny, but yeah, it was also kind of cool as well. I suppose they're also speaking the same language or whatever, but it was definitely a cool trip for sure. Okay, I feel like that's a Korok, but I'm getting it nonetheless. I've absolutely murdered this supposed easy bird mission. I think we all knew it was bound to happen though. If you signed into the MO of this, it was bound to happen. But we do have the clicky back on. That's a good sign. And off again. Okay, it has to be somewhere here. Going off. Back on. Alright. Okay. Hey. Dude. Hey, I just thought I reckon that you're the superstar that got me out of the jam in the Eager clan. Yeah. Oh, and the Eager Armor tales treating you. That was rhetorical. I made it, so I know it's perfect. Dude, that 5 o'clock shadow on that outfit, just... Thank you. Needed that. Seriously though, thanks for setting me free back there. I mean it. Ever since then, I've been running all over the place looking for fashion treasures and having the time of my life. Cheers for that. You are welcome, Combat. You know what? You're welcome anytime, dude. So I'm going to share the love here and tell you the secret treasure info I've got. Sweet. Legendary clothing from Misko's Icy Climb Adventure Collection is supposed to be hidden right here in Hebra. I can't say this too loudly, but I heard one of the pieces is in Lake Kilsey Cave to the northwest. I got a little problem here though. I kind of ate all the food I whipped out for the journey. Misko didn't exactly choose a hiding spot that was easily accessible for the fashion minded. Maybe I should swing by the newspaper company to rest up and stock up real quick. Okay, helpful hint. And yeah, alright. That's not nice. I'm not sure if that is directly related to the one we're after. Flight range, okay, cool. It's not the flight range, surely. Oh, going away. Okay, this is actually starting to become quite funny now. It must be a very... Yeah, okay. You probably really should have just taken the hint and made sure you got it from that spot. Lesson learned. It is pretty good though how they managed to work the terrain so well that you pretty confidently would have thought you would have got this without a problem, but it does appear that the angle would have helped. And off again, okay. Dan said the peak. Should have been obvious. Okay. All good. Oh my gosh, back up here again. If I'm going quiet, so I'm just trying to listen to the little beeps and kind of have a chuckle that I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm not worried about it. And I think it's only fitting that the more I said that it's actually becoming more challenging to find. That said, please don't give me any hints, because at this point, I'm quite happy to go down with this ship. It's not down that path, surely. You good? Thanks, dude. Hey, there's a well. That's one good thing. Okay. So he's doing the painting. That's all good. What's the flight range? Please tell me it's not the flight range. That would just be... Have I been down here yet? That was probably a poor use of the master sword. Oh. Haha. The bitter cold is making my eyes glaze over. I fear my time is almost up. Faced with the frigid onslaught, I wolfed down the sauteed peppers to ward off the cold, down them with the drink. But suddenly a chill came over me. Strange, I thought. I'm fairly certain sauteed peppers are cold resistant. Then I looked at the bottle I held in my hand, a cooling elixir. I'd just taken a swig of heat-resistant beverage. It seems that if you eat a second dish while the original effect is lost. Yeah, cool. Failure. Do you know what? This is one of Dan's theories. Chef Ori Tamu. I've eaten my share. My journey to culinary mastery continues. Blast from the past, Dan. Nice. But also a bit of an opportunity to quickly throw some wood down and maybe cook up something for reasons I probably didn't actually need the wood. And didn't change the weapon. That'll do. We'll get there. Spicy peppers. Dan is the chef. Do you know what? It probably is. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Might just smash a little bit of healing. That should do for now. Right. He's good. Now, all things considered, that should cover that. Is there much else in this cave to be conscious of? Not sure that there was. However, worth doing that. Why do I feel like this is going flight range? The consistent beeping is... It feels good. Feels good. Okay. Very finicky though. Oh, you are finicky, aren't you? Alright. Give me a different perspective on things. Oh, suck. Let's try that again. Okay. Try to stay on top of it. Oh, that angle just did not work. Did not work. Come on. Third time's a charm. No, not while he's climbing, eh? Okay, cool. Stay on target. Oh. Okay. Gonna get this if it kills me. Wow, suck. There we go. Okay. White bird, huh? Now the first try. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that's that was a lock in. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, it is that. It's that thing over there. It's the one in Hebra again. That is not west. That is north. Am I completely off chops? Because I swear that's the one we're talking about. It's that bird over there, isn't it? It's not west. That's not west, that is north. That's the one from Breath of the Wild. Okay. If that's the one, and I think it is, then I should have gone straight for it in the first place. The cave is basically straight ahead under the tail feather. Oh, and though, it does appear to potentially be guarded by a Gleeok. A frost Gleeok, too. Interesting. Okay. I could be wrong, though. It might not be this one. But that did look awfully a bit bird-like from that angle. Cave entrance, I know, potentially there. Running out of steam, so just jump up. You got it. Good stuff. That'll do. It would be super sweet if the cave entrance was right there. Be hard to see. But I swear, if you came at it roughly around that way or something, I think you had to shoot it last time. You guys know what I'm talking about. You did it. Bit more elevation would help. Oh, just missed it. Got it. Okay. 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 May have taken on Frost Gleeok instead. Run, Link! Oh, I just about got shattered into a million pieces. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm cool to take on the Gleeok. I'm just kind of more disappointed that it's taken me off track from this amazing, mysterious cave entrance. Right roll, Shaggy. You know what? I think I've done an epic fail of trying to find this cave entrance, so I might as well at least do the Frost Gleeok, make it worthwhile. I feel like it's the least I could do. No, whoops. Now that's a row. Up you get. That'll do. Alright, let's roll. What do we got? Okay. So let's get a bit of frost protection. Let's go in with... Yeah, I reckon muscle. Yeah, that a bow. And... Yep, let's roll. May not quite get the distance shots. That's better. Let's bust some heads, gentlemen. Okay. Oh, you got me. Well done. Totally pay that. And again, fair cop. Unfortunately, that should be your last chance. Running out of them. Mud in your eye? Love the accuracy of the eyeball shot. Might want to hit his head. They're accurate with that blowback for sure. Now. Look at that nice, lovely star pattern. It's actually pretty good. Did I get it on the shield? Yes, I did. Now. Probably should have gone with a fire weapon, might have been more effective, to be fair. But, them's the breaks. Yeah, let's go with lightning this time, mix it up a bit. Let's try and finish him off this time. I did have fire, I thought I did. I might have used it up already. Yep, fair call. I reckon that should have hurt more. That was a pretty good job. Okay, he's certainly drawing it out, that's for sure. Okay, two-hander. Yep, my bad. Up there, Gazelle. That was like 5 miles away. Not even close. But that should do it. That should do it, right? See you later, son. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, cool. Now, back to the ominous bird that we've been trying to find this entire time. Friends of the Smith, death to the cloud. Yeah, that was a fun one. He was very kind and not too unforgiving. However, okay. Now, all things considered, this one. Wait. I feel like I may have pooched myself with actually the approach now. I've got no concept of the angle. I feel like it should just be over there and then down, but anyway, give it a shot. This shelf. Clear with the voice of Jar Jar Binks. Actually, that would be quite hilarious. The permafrost is really, it's just making this easy. I can see everything now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna suck it. I'm not too proud to admit when I screw up. Yeah, it is, but I kind of couldn't spot the bird from where I was looking. I think I was personally. I think it's the same one that I had initially anticipated it should be. However, I've gone off in the wrong direction regardless, which is cool. That's all fine. But, you know what? For everybody's sanity, I'm going to get up there quicker than that. Yeah, that's what I thought I'd do. But if I'm right and it is the same bird, which I've got the feeling it is, I feel like west is not exactly what I would have gone with, but maybe I'm thinking the wrong bird. Could be wrong. Wrong bird. Could be wrong. Little joke there, little pun. Trying to be punny. So you go from there, that's meant to be sort of off in that direction, blah, blah, blah. And that's it over there. I feel like I'm a bit high though. There. The tail end. Cool islands above it though. You've gone too far. Okay, so it's not the same bird. Well, then that's definitely not the same bird I was thinking. I gotta tell you then, I'm not seeing the bird. Did say it was meant to be, it is visible clearly from the village. Okay. She did say it was from dawn or something like that from that tip. I feel like this is one of those, where's, like, sort of, not where's Waldo, you know, like the magic eye puzzle, like, where everyone's like, yeah, I can totally see it, and I'm like, I don't see it, I don't see it, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I can see it, but I can't see it. Yeah, no, it's totally, it's easy. Can you not spot it? It's like right there. No. Can't see it. White bird, don't see it. It's gonna, which is gonna suck when I finally do see it, because then I'm gonna be like, oh, that was bad. I should have seen that. Got a nasty habit of picking a mission where I'm like, this should be pretty straightforward. It should be quick. And it turns out to be like an elongated affair. It's part of the charm. Charm skin. Ooh. Nearly used up all the fire resources too. Yeah, just couple little bit of burn. It's alright, it's all good. The Korok on the village can see the bird. Yeah, I'm gonna try then. I'm gonna try my best. I got the feeling I could be a lost cause here. Whoop, just don't fall off. Okay, I wanna actually crack a joke here that I'm like, okay, I can see a bird, but it's tooling, and I know that's not what I meant to see, but I can see tooling, so that's a bird I found. Like, and I don't mean that to be funny, but it is kind of funny. I can see tooling. I can see it on. Yes, Dan. I have no doubt you can. Hilariously, imagine that everybody can probably see it, but you can't, because that's where I'm at now. Which is actually, it's kind of funny. Is it the shadow? No, it's not the shadow. This is. Okay. I'm gonna say I can't see the bird. Look around the shadow. Okay. I really wish, this is one of those rare times where I really do wish I had face on camera right now, because if you could see my face, I'm just like, nah. Still don't see a bird. I can see a tree. What bird? What are they on about? Look around the shadow. What bird? I don't get it. This is like a magic eye puzzle gone horribly wrong. Now look up a bit. Look up. Yeah, I'm up from the shadow. Okay, cool. Is there a bird that, like, am I going nuts? Look, I'm happy to put my hand up and just go, I don't see it. The cloud, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to get better. It's not going to get better. I definitely don't see it. Which I'm fine with that. I'm good. I'm good that I don't see it. I see it. It got in the way. The cloud got in the way. What? Oh dear. My favourite train wrecks are the ones that are public. So I'm just going to fly in that direction. Do you know what is also hilarious? Is that's fairly much what I think I did the first time. And I'm just like, you know what? I should jag it and land in it anyway. Didn't do it. I don't see a bird. Do not see a bird. Look at the grey mountain. The one with the skull on it that I circled for like half. Yeah. Still don't see a bird. Guys, I think maybe I've been doing Zelda theory stuff for too long. My brain might be collapsed. DJ Khaled collapsed. Has it got something to do with this dude running up and down? Cause go right. Okay, cool. It's right. I'm so sorry. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it to aggravate you guys. I swear, I literally do not understand what bird everyone like. Yeah. Anyway, look, I can't apologize for being slightly special. Dan's like, no. I'm sorry, Dan. You flew directly out of straight from it. I could explain it. Look. So what I'm going to do is just go back there, and then fly back this way. Look, it's got to be around this spot somewhere, right? Let's just go with that. The secret to a successful marriage is like eating an orange. Just eat the damn orange. Right from the tree. Okay, thank you. I can work with that. I still, like, honestly, cannot see the bird. I was never very good at the magic eye puzzle stuff, though. Which is kind of funny when you think that I'll pick up on weird symbology stuff and can see that, but I don't know, maybe your brain's wired differently. Or broken. Could be that one. Right from the tree. Down the hill. When you see it, it'd be hilarious. Oh, I imagine it will be. And I'm looking forward to it, don't get me wrong. Absolutely wrapped for that. Man, I feel like I've been in this spot like a billion times, eh? Climb up, cool. I mean, what I do think is cool about this, like, oh my god. What I do think is cool about this is the fact that I reckon I climbed around this whole spot like a bunch. And the fact that I didn't fluke it is insane. Let alone the fact that I still don't reckon I could see the bird. But anyway. Get the fish. Get the fish. Oh. Children trout. Okay, Mr. Bomber. Got it, yes. Sorry, I just might need that for upgrades as well. Okay. That was just a cool little diversion. Nothing to see here, folks. Way off shrine. I feel like that's hilarious. Way off shrine should have been probably the more accurate way to go. Well, that was it. That was a cool little easy mission. So I think I changed the description of the stream to like the longest playthrough, first playthrough of TOTK in history continues, and nary a more accurate description has been made. Oh, gee, no, there's actually a puzzle as well. Oh, I'm not liking the feeling with this after how long it took me to do the last bit. Once you finish the shrine, return to see where the bird was. We could, Dan. We could, in theory. We could. I'm not sure. Will I see it? Well, I don't know. Like, I'm a little embarrassed, but at the same time, it's also hilarious. Like that, for example, that was also funny. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Okay. I see. Well, I'd like to say I think I see, but maybe not. We'll give it a shot. No, don't roll away. Please stay. Oh, you suck. Maybe that's why you meant to put it in that thing. Perhaps? Perhaps? Perhaps none of this is necessary. Perhaps. Oh, this is going stunningly well so far. There's some things you just can't script. It wouldn't matter how hard you tried. Oh, it wasn't even on. That was hilarious though. I have to pay that. That was absolutely hilarious. Not enough angle. Yeah. Back up. Or can we just do what you should probably do, which is just like... Is that not going to reach it, is it? No. Very cool. Attach the bowl. Okay. It does help it from rolling away. Attach the bowl to the plank, not the ball. Did you just see that? Oh yeah. Well, that makes a heck of a lot of sense, Dan. Still miss. This reminds me of I don't know if you remember Breath of the Wild, the golf one. Oh, I attached it, you loser. The golf one, and it was like trying to get the thing from like a mile away or whatever, and wasn't hitting, and then I like absolutely clanged it, and it was perfect, and the stream dropped off right at the wrong point, which was a tragedy for anyone watching. That was heartbreaking. But that felt roughly in that vicinity, a little bit. Not gonna lie. Okie dokes. Why have we got a plank? Okay. Plank. Extension. Gotcha. Makes sense. I'm assuming. Shouldn't ever assume, but it's worth a shot. Let's play with this physics engine, Mr. Dota. Challenge accepted. I didn't quite see where it went, for I zoomed in on the wrong part of the control. But oh, that's not better. That is not going better at all. Right. Wrong extension. Yeah, need to launch further. No, I understand the concept. Executing the concept, however, different story. So obviously we maybe want to go. Am I even going to change it? Yeah, it will. Cool. Let's give that a crack. Attach. Yes. Okay. Nailed it. Well, yeah, the logic was sound after getting it completely wrong the first time. I'm not sure that was quite the victory there. But I will say it was a massive victory in comparison to the stunning amount of time I've taken to get things wrong in the past. So I'm going to take that win and now launch myself in the direction of success. Hopefully. Hooray! Oh, that was poor timing. Okay. Not gonna let me use my Zelda stuff, are you guys? No, of course not. Make it. They suck. That was my bad. Sorry. That was failure to launch. Kind of like that movie, failure to launch. Oh. I see you've opted to put me back here. Oh, there is a ladder. Okay. Didn't see that first time. My bad. Maximum implosion. Now don't pull the trigger on the wrong spot and we should be good. Cool. Hello. Oh, look down the ladder. No, I missed a chest, didn't I? Did I? I don't recall getting a chest in this level. Yeah. No, I totally understand. And the second you said look down the ladder, that made a lot of sense. Because there normally is a chest. So... I wonder if it's up there. Chest is up and right. Oh, yep. Launch it straight up. Well, that wasn't the best execution, but job done. Spicy elixir. Well done, Mr. Dodo. Well done. Once again, your physics engine holds sound. Oh, that was not quite right. Question, does the ball weigh more than the square? Probably not. Nope, not even close. Good to know, though. Just try not to take too many chances after screwing it up a few times, and that'll do it. And just to make sure there's nothing behind. And we're done. Cool. Alright, sweet. Well, all in all, mission accomplished. Not without an absolute effort load of guidance from the gallery, which I appreciate, by the way. Thank you very much. So sincerely, because I still got no idea where that bird was. But, man, that's another one down. That's cool. That's cool. My wonderful hopes of progressing the game soundly to a point of getting a few more missions knocked out has been accomplished to a degree. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but I'll definitely cop to that one. However, I will say... So, yeah, we know that. Monstrous Collection Battle Talus. Yep, got to find one of them. Fair call, but that is looking pretty clear. We've got a Hinex Skeletal Horse. Okay, could be fun. That one could be really quick. Picture, yeah, okay. Okay. So there's some cool ones in that to be done. Bit of Misko's Treasure for another time too. Bit of fun there. But I'm thinking we'll wrap it up. But this last one could just be a winner, win a chicken dinner. If it's only materials, it might be nice and easy. Just 79 to go. I think there's 20 odd shrines too, isn't there? I kind of wouldn't mind progressing it off stream, just because it's feels like it must be a grind for anyone watching. But I've kind of done pretty much the whole thing on stream, so at this point it's like it's kind of just maybe just suck it and get it done on stream. Like, even if it's a grind, it's kind of part of the journey. I mean, you can't claim to have the longest stream in history without actually making it the longest stream in history. But I have to say, from a purely personal standpoint, it's still been fun. Like, I'm loving it. It's great fun. Love the game. Just not the fastest at it. Can't spot a bird for... Put it this way, it's lucky nobody's life was in danger about me spotting the bird, because that would have been over. Would have been the end of days right there. Okay, who... Toolin? Or is it up? It's up, isn't it? Toolin's above you. Yep, of course it was. Yep. Should have thought about that. Being Toolin, it would have been up. That music in the background is sensational. Absolutely gorgeous. Still a beautiful game, isn't it? Still in love with it. Hey, buddy. Hi, then. Good to see you here. Good to see you, Toolin. How you going? Where do you think the slumbering treasures could really be hidden? Somewhere in the Hebrew Mountains? No way. You found the hidden treasure. So it was there after all. Good thing I found that riddle. Way to go, Link. No, all good to you, buddy. I think this was meant for a sage, but it's too heavy for me. Maybe it'll fit once I'm older. Oh, dude. Stop it. Maybe if you wore it, it'd make your connection to me stronger. I like Toolin. So nice. I could fall asleep to this music. I think I have. Yeah, it's a really good, great soundtrack. I have a fun fact about Toolin's Great Eagle Bow. Share, Dan. For sure. If you look closely, he has two odd feathers attached, one for Tiber and one for his mother. Yeah, the different coloured ones. Yes, I have seen that. And is that on that bow? Wait, that's the one he's got on his back. There we go. Is it? Yep, the black and the pink. Yeah. Yeah, that's such a cool fact. So did that wrap that? No, not yet. Wait. Oh yeah, I got to talk to Tiber. Duh. Make me boo. Did I not have that unnecessary materials? 5 bundles of wood and 3 diamonds. Oh, swallow bow. Gotcha. I think I've got diamonds. I just don't think I've got the swallow bow. Is that fair cop or? Could be wrong here, but I'm fairly sure I've got 5 diamonds. Oh no! Wait, oh no! I upgraded gear before I started. I did have 5 diamonds before I started, but then I went and upgraded. Yeah, okay, that would. My bad. Sorry, that's on me again. Like if I was shooting for, if we were playing basketball in this stream and I was shooting for goal, like I've just airballed like 5 shots in a row. It's actually pretty classy. So 1 more diamond, yeah. But I'm not sure I want to drag everybody through that necessarily. Unnecessarily, maybe. I don't know. But it's airball. Oh, this one should be airball. It goes up for an air ball. It's been pretty bad. But no, look, again, I've had fun, so I don't know if that counts. But you could head up to Meadows, but to try and see the white bird. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's end it off on a high. Let's see if I can finally spot this bird. Let's just see if there's any hope that I can actually spot this bird. I kid you not, it's a bit alarming. Have I been up there? I'm not sure I have. Just little side point there, little fun fact. I'm fairly sure I haven't been up that little water spout. Right, anyway. Back to it. Meadows perch. The white bird. Pin the cat. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm like, I don't see it. And while I've got this up, I might as well take off. That was for the video. And I think I pinned a couple just randomly to try and find. Yep. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so that straight ahead. Okay, yeah. I still don't see the bird. I don't see the bird. Is the bird in where the blue is? Am I? You know where it is unscoped. Okay, cool. Oh, you are kidding me. Wait. I think I do. Oh my goodness, great. Okay. Alright, I see it. I see the bird. Now, I have to say, in fairness to me, yeah, I didn't see it. Did not see that thing. I was looking for a different type of bird. I don't know what bird, but not that. I didn't see that. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, God. Shame. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Yeah, totally. I might come live with you in the Korok forest. I can get a little leafy beard and, you know, we can, yeah, what do you think? We can hang out, be cool. That's so bad. Yeah, it like now that I can see it, but yeah, I didn't see it. Did not see it at all. Doesn't the shadow make it look like he's perched on it? Yeah, it does. But yeah, I'm trying to like reach for some sort of excuse, and none of it's really going to come out convincingly. So, yeah, I didn't see it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Did not see it at all. Yeah. That's a shocker. Yeah, it's kind of you, Dan, to say that Clag did cover the bird. I mean, yeah. Yeah, nah, didn't see it. Didn't see it. I mean, it literally took you guys pinning it, going zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, like right there. Pixel, like, there was some heavy guidance right there to find that bird. Like I said, if there was someone's life dependent on whether I found the bird, you wouldn't hang your hat on it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like, had fun nevertheless. However, if any of these remaining little activities involve deciphering a bird or any kind of shape in the map, like, I'm normally good for that stuff, which is alarming. But yeah, that one, missed it by a mile. Absolutely missed it by a mile. So yeah, missed that by a country mile. That was a shocker. Wow, I've still got a lot of missions to do too. Heck of a lot. Wonder if I should do some of this off stream, because actually, you know what, if it takes a year or two, yeah, it could be worthwhile. Dan, I'm going to be honest, it was one of the more difficult. That's very kind, Dan. That is very kind. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. I feel like if I say anything more, I'm trying to justify what was just completely off chops, not even close. But yeah, like I said, nevertheless, enjoyed it, had fun doing it. Got to take out a Gleok for a little bit of a laugh as well, which was kind of cool. I was trying to have a look just to see if there was any kind of like redeeming, like I'll just pop there and quickly, you know, bada boom, bada boom, but I'm not sure there is. I mean, I'm sure there is, but my confidence levels at the moment are subpar. They're pretty low on you know, striking gold with a quick little deciphering number. Weapon made with a lot, maybe could possibly be 3 diamond. Yeah, okay, another 3 diamond job. Oh, that one with Bugger. That's, my God, that's still outstanding. I remember trying to do that last time. The Ancient Zora Waterworks, that's another one I've got to do too. Look, I think it's probably a good call to go for there. It has been a lot longer than I did plan. It was only meant to be a couple hours, this one. It's gone well beyond. What's up? No, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. It has been fun. Like, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. But I might leave it there for now. Not because I don't want to keep playing. And who knows, I may jump back on at a later point. But I'm definitely going to have a quick break, a stretch, and check in with the missus and hope that she didn't see the search for the bird. Because that was just a cracker, an absolute cracker. There's some good ones here, though. That could be fun. For sure. Absolute sure. But yeah, this was good fun. No, it was good fun. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, and I hope you guys are all well. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying the game or whatever Zelda game. I must admit, there is a part of me that kind of does want to sort of see through TOTK. Also, just because if I was going to do any more Zelda streaming stuff, I wouldn't mind doing something a bit different. Zelda. like maybe an Ocarina or a Majora's Mask or a Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. Which I reckon Skyward Sword would be the way I'd want to go. I think I'd want to start doing something with Skyward Sword pretty soon, because I think it's time to start marrying it up with a couple of other things that need to unfold in the coming months. But time for that, no doubt. I suppose one last thing, if I can, or if it's of any value. I don't know if this will work. Just gonna turn the volume down on that for a sec. I don't know if I've still got, oh, I did. That's right, I had to shut it down because of OBS. My bad. I was gonna say, like on the website, I did put up those images from the post so they're larger and clearer. There is a couple of interesting things in there that you might pick up. And I'd certainly refer to might just try to get the image up. We've come this far. Might just go that little bit further. If you'll bear with me for a moment too. And just pop back OBS. And window capture. Cool. Might resize that slightly. Yep, that'll do. And make it a little bit bigger. Now it's in scroll mode. So, Bing, why are you a thing at the moment? Which one do I want? That one. So, if I've got that on screen, hopefully I do. This one is a bit of an interesting one. And I deliberately overlaid a bit of that for reference. I don't want to be too leading with it, but I'll say have a look at the depth set, have a look at the textures in the background. The textures in the background, Ganondorf's garb, pre-Demon King Ganondorf, and the depths textures on the depth set. Intriguingly similar. And then if you check out the old bargainer's hat, as compared to the depth set as well, there's some cool stuff there that mimic each other in different ways. That's just one sort of little interesting thing. There's a bit more to do with the Zono statue. These are some of the models from the game, obviously. But yeah, the depth set, and if you look at that little hooky part versus what's on Ganon's textures, I find really interesting. Some of the colouring I find interesting. I'm also, one thing I've noticed, again, you'll notice I'm a bit cagey about certain things. I've seen a lot of people refer to the depth set as the hero of the depth set, but I find that interesting. Why that's become a hero of the depth set, per se. But certainly the hat piece with the bargainer, there's some alignment there. I did say in the bargainer video as well, there's more than 2 faces in the bargainer. In the description, if anyone had a look, I've found a couple. someone in the comments pointed out one, which I could totally get on board with. There's another one though that's out of left field. You'd have to take a different perspective to find it. Is it a centipede? That on the depth set, you mean? I'm going to be fairly cagey and sort of say I'll leave that open to interpretation, as in what that pattern is. But I've overlaid it with some of Ganondorf's texture in the background. But if you actually, the pattern itself is very similar. You could argue it's coincidence again, but I don't think it is. And I think it could be debated as to whether that is reference to Ganondorf, but I think that might predate the Dwarfster, and that connects with some of the other stuff that I'm gonna reference. And Joel mentioned earlier about the Triforce, and that's an interesting one because I'm going to bring that up as well at some point. And I did make mention as well that I believe there's an intention to draw attention to the period of time and what's going on there, and I reckon that's for a good reason, a very good reason, which I'll touch on. So, I mean, that was just like one example, but certainly with some of the other stuff in here, there was a bit more. For example, this one, if I can get OBS back up, make sure I've got the right one. Love when I multi-skill. So these are all different Ganondorf models / textures. I think the Mysterious was talking about Blender earlier. So that's Miasma Ganon in Blender, or Mummy Ganondorf, different various textures or what have you. Animated Ganon. This is Ganon texture as well, which is kind of a cool one. The one mentioned over here for fun. So I'm not trying to be tongue-in-cheek or anything. That's one of Zelda's models, Ancient Zonai Zelda. And you can see her eyes and that, but all of the eye or the circular eye textures in there are part of her model. Yeah. So, yeah. I've referenced this before. And definitely some of the coloring's quite interesting. What is the iris versus what happens to be at different points in time is also quite interesting. Yeah. And I'm fairly cagey beyond that. Zelda's iris has four fours. Yeah, it does. Courage. Yep. Not blue. Correct. You know, when I did that theory, one of my favorite things was getting called colorblind and absolutely batshit crazy, which is fine. I don't mind being called that. However, spending 2 weeks sampling the colors because I didn't even trust my own eyesight was then really rewarding to get the 3D model and actually pull them out and see all of them be 100% not blue. But it was interesting that there's different textures as well for the iris versus the eyeball versus what they are. The fact that they're specifically mapped and pointed out in the models is quite cool. yeah, there's more. These were just a couple of pointers. Think that was the majority of it. Oh, there's another little fun one hidden in there, if anyone notices. Another one in that. And this one was just kind of pointing out the back and the front. Oh, the bargainer, but probably won't get that to pause. But yeah, you know, I was saying about the hat sort of thing there. You could definitely see a similar motif to what you see in the depth set. There's more to that as well. But yeah, in terms of the faces and stuff, depending on what you do with the model, very interesting. The one face I did find that was unexpected though was quite funny. Out of the bargainers, there's only two that I'm aware of where you can find this back face, so to speak. The cliffside, and I think the other one's the plains bargainer. But all the rest seem to be buried against the rock. Someone made mention that they weren't quite on board with the Janus thing, which I totally get. But they were curious about the second face and how it did seem to mimic that of the dwarf. And sort of was querying about that, and I sort of said, well, yeah, I could see that. I think it's interesting what's changed and what hasn't over time as to that kind of representation. But certainly, yeah, the alignment to the Hylia statues, and that's kind of cool. And to what role they play, both of them in various quests in TOTK needing assistance as well. And someone stealing the bargainer's eyes was... Oh, and I loved the whole thing about the demon horn statue, and that explaining the one that was caught under the water in the Great Plateau. That was kind of an unexpected little boon in that whole review, because that was kind of weird when you open that one up. The little bargainer that was in the... You know, when you open up the front bit of the Great Plateau and you speak to it, but then once it lurched to the one underneath, it goes silent. But it does make sense that it's an interim thing. And just when I was looking at the Demon Horn statue stuff and you look at the dialogue and it goes into that whole diatribe about getting shifted and then being kept underwater to do deals with the fishes, it was like, yeah. That explains it. It was very cool. The first to mention the Poe Collector and the Bargainer. Oh, that's cool. As you know, I tend to avoid a lot of what else is going on. I was careful to stipulate some things that happened in the live stream a few weeks ago for literally something that was on there for not that long, but I didn't want it to come across as anything that was untoward, because that can happen. But the Poe Collector, Chris, was interesting, not just because of the Poe Collector as in Ocarina, but the dichotomy between the Poe Collectors between Ocarina and Majora's Mask. That was the clincher. Because the Poe Collector's present in both, and to put the spin on that, we've talked about eerie similarities and duality and stuff, but the Poe Collector in Ocarina versus the Poe Collector in Majora's Mask. Ocarina and Majora's Mask is one of the rare times Nintendo's done a sequel with the same in-game engine. That's what's happening here. And we have this... The Poe Collector... You know how the personalities... Like, they've repeated characters, but they've got different personalities from Termina to Ocarina. Well, the Poe Collector is a classic example of that for me. He comes across more... I would say he comes across differently in Ocarina to Majora. And the Poe Collector in Majora's Mask is definitely on song with singing the same hymn from the Bargainer in terms of that, trying to transition and move forward. That was kind of really interesting, I thought. And then the fact that both the Poe Collector and Majora's Mask and the one and the Bargainer reward you with the heart, which is traditionally what you would get from Hylia. which means that it can trade in health and stamina, not just in dark deeds, which I don't know. Yeah, like I said, you can kind of see where I'm going with it, but I think other people have got their own interpretations, and I'm absolutely on board with that as well. But there's a lot more to it, and there's a lot more I've noticed and picked up along the way, which is kind of cool. That video was only, like I said in some of the comments, I had to cut that down to a third because it was just too long as it was. But the other stuff that I want to touch on will kind of bounce off some of this, but it's about a different thing altogether and is going to question a couple of things, which will be interesting to see how that goes down. But we'll get there in time. But yeah, anyway, that was just a couple of things, and I wasn't even warming up with this. I'm going to be honest. There's shed loads more. Really cool stuff. The one I can't wait to do about Triforce though, oof, that one's going to be interesting. Because, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave that for in due time. But this was super fun. Yeah. I will maybe stream again soon. Don't know. Never can tell at this point. Gonna do what I can. But thanks heaps for coming along. This was cool. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Keep being amazing. And thanks for being super cool. Have a good day. Bye.